received a very good response in Tamil, so hoping to carry on the work therein. And now I'll basically introduce the people over here. We have Ajit Thakur, CEO of AHA, right and center. To his left, we have Chidambaram, who's basically going to be heading the Tamil division, and Mr. Arvind, Allu Arvind sir, he's the promoter of AHA. So over to you.
No, start. No, of course, start. Local, you have to local.
So, AHA regional OTT platform. In your platform, what a vision, 100% regional and global platform. So, Adam Arvind sir, promoter of the company, and also Ram, my home group. Our vision to start something in the regional space. So that's where they have joined and started this OTT platform 2 years back in Telugu. So Telugu we have become more successful because of Arvind sir's mission and the way in which he always wants to support the community. And he being as a producer, he has added a lot of value to the system. That's why we have grown there in Telugu. Now we are starting our journey in Tamil. 2 months back we have done our fundraiser. So now we are looking forward towards a big launch. And Tamil being one of the important focus for AHA, and also the focus towards how we can bring in Tamil people together, connect Tamil people together, and give an exclusive Tamil content. Because you know that current OTT platform where you have all language being dominated in other platform. How to give exclusive content, that has been our vision always been. That is our successful factor in Telugu also. With that vision, so now we have curated a lot of good content. We are routing a lot of big creators also. Soon we will reveal who are the big creators associated with us. So we are here to start our journey in Tamil with a good note on Tamil New Year's Day. CM is going to bless us and he is going to launch our platform. And tomorrow we are also going to reveal our brand ambassador. So this is our plan right now. Yes. Over to
Ajit CEO பேசின அப்புறம் ஒன்றுமே நமக்காக பேசுறதுக்கு மிச்சம் இருக்காது. அதனால to make you comfortable, I know that some of you to understand. I mean, good evening, welcome you all. This and you will search for your language to see the content of our language. So, this is one thought given by Hoichai brothers from Calcutta to me, and I have successfully adapted in Telugu about a couple of years back, and it had overwhelming response when we started this in 2025. Am I right? 2025.
Yes, 2020.
In 2 years, tremendous response is there for this, and there are certain surprising numbers that I should share with you what we have done in this. So, unique visitors may be always there, but what we count more on the app downloads. The app downloads are 27 million app downloads so far. Not all the app downloads will convert into active subscribers, but they're interested. They're interested in this. That is one big thing that we have achieved so far, and we feel proud of it. And actually, our vision is to spread it to many other languages, like bringing it to hyperlocal, and the hyperlocal is first in Telugu, then Tamil, then Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi. Like that, we have many other languages to take it forward in our vision. And the very second year, we have started working on Tamil, and now we have come to a stage where Honorable Chief Minister is going to launch our app tomorrow. And that's the reason I wanted to meet friends like you and express what is that we are doing. hyperlocal in the sense we are going one step ahead more than a local, what we call the hyperlocal. The 100% Tamil is a local. What we see as a hyperlocal is, suppose in Malaysia. In Malaysia, there are ethnic problems of Tamils, and there are different culture, slightly different culture in Malaysia. We are going to address that by doing something to Malaysian Tamils, Sri Lankan Tamils, and people who are in the Arabian countries. Like this, we wanted to address, that's what we feel is a hyperlocal. We want to address certain men. We want to bring in programs to those people particularly also, is whatever specialty we are thinking. I had to tell you something about, you know, all heard about Allmax, which the industry considers incredible research, what they make. The recent Allmax has published something that AHA is #1 brand that is preferred in Telugu states. This is what we feel proud. We, in 2 years we could reach crossing all other platforms and reaching the most platform. And I wish in another 1.5 years, we will be seeing that in Tamil also is our belief and confidence. After Mr. Ajit speaks, we are open to questions. Ajit?
Ask us that are we a small player? Are we niche? Is regional niche in the OTT space? I think what our numbers are showing, the numbers are talked about 27 million downloads, or over 50 million unique users, or the fact that in less than 2 years' time, against the giants, global OTT giants, in preference we become #1, is telling us that the real story in OTT is actually happening in languages across the country, like Sir referred to our friends at Hoichoi. And what AHA has successfully managed to do is that put the local language apps on the global map. Because today when we're talking hyperlocal, and I will tell you some examples, we're not talking hyperlocal as in all Tamil across 100 countries in the world. We are going to go and customize and do something in Malaysia. We will do something for Tamil population in Middle East. We'll do something different in US. Like for Telugu, we have made a show out of America completely. And I think the local is the new global. I think the kind of scale we have been able to see in just one language tells us that by the time we hit our second and third and fourth language, that all of it put together probably will be a much larger national player without being in Hindi. And we are happy being that. So I think our story is about success and scale. And I think there are 4 or 5 things of that learnings that we are taking to our Tamil launch. I think the first is 100% nativity. So if you look at the app, and I'll show it to some of you, and I'll try to do a quick demo. We are not saying 100% local and then putting Tamil and Telugu content together for you to search like in every other app. So when you come to AHA for the first time, as a Tamil user anywhere in the world, you will come to this page. And once you choose your favorite hero and the language, and you go there, what you come on, and for all of you business trade people, it's important. This is a very important differentiator. The easiest thing for our promoters was to tell us, just keep adding languages. We're not doing that. We are creating new AHAs in every market. AHA Tamil is run by a completely local team. Except for Sir, me and Ram, there is nobody in common between the two teams. Because we believe that this needs to be done. So on this AHA Tamil platform, there is no Telugu content, there will be no Malayalam content, and whatever the languages we do tomorrow. This positioning is the core to our success when we say 100% Tamil. So that was one. The second is that I think our marketing strategy, and you will see it from tomorrow, is much deeper than a lot of the national international apps. For them, and I know we are in Chennai, for them Chennai is the center of universe for Tamilnadu. Yes, it's a capital, but there are Tamil audience everywhere in the state. We are going to have our hoardings and publicity in 30, 40, 50 towns, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, rural eventually, in 100 countries wherever a Tamil audience is. So we're going to do much deeper in terms of marketing. The third thing is, and that's something, I mean, we always joke that the youngest member of our family is her, and I don't know how he manages between all these films and other things. We've actually managed to, despite the lockdown over the last 2 years, launch one new show or film or non-fiction series for our viewers every week. And we intend to do the same here, that we will give them something new, at least a new episode every week, because we believe that the local language content is underserved. Today, a lot of the platforms are doing, it's not that nobody has done Tamil OTT content, but they're doing 3 or 4 or 5 in a year. We will do 50. So we want to give a lot of content locally, built by a very young, talented team in-house and people who are our partners. And we are equally excited about what we want to announce tomorrow, the local brand ambassadors. We are very happy that Mr. Allu Arvind and Mr. Vijay Devarakonda are brand ambassadors for Telugu. But we are going to unveil 2 brand ambassadors who are uniquely Tamil, who are fully Tamil, who are 100% Tamil tomorrow. And it's a privilege to be here. I'm still trying to learn the language. I follow a lot of it now already. Is that it's such an honor that Arvind sir and Ram went and met the Honorable Chief Minister a few weeks back, and we got great support. And I think more than launching the app, I think sir is coming to kind of support and celebrate 100% Tamil on Tamil New Year. So I basically, on behalf of AHA, because you all are also our consumers, and if some of you want subscriptions, we'll give it to you right away. We would love to welcome you to the AHA family, because we want to be part of Tamil storytelling going forward. And thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah, as the languages increase, I may not be able to do that. Because Tamil, my heart is there. I studied here and in Northern Arts College, and I studied in Madras Law College. And of course, I dropped out. And then I was here for a long time pursuing a film career. And then, as the industry, Telugu industry shifted to Hyderabad, I moved on to Hyderabad around 25 years back. And I'm back here, taken a house last year and trying to construct a house this year. So I have a feeling like coming back home,
Yeah.
kind. And Tamil nalla பேசுவேன் நல்லா தெரியும் ரொம்ப நாளைக்கு இருந்ததுனால 25 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால் ரொம்ப நல்லா பேசிட்டு நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் ஒரு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாயிடும். இப்போ ஃபஸ்ட்டு 1 minute நீங்கள் கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுவீங்க இவன் வேறு லாங்குவேஜில் இருந்து பேசுகிறாங்க. அப்போல்லாம் ரொம்ப நல்லா பேசிட்டு இருந்தேன், காலையில் மேடையில் எல்லாம் பேசி. I have a special affinity for Tamil, and right from the beginning, the very second language, I wanted to start in Tamil, and successfully we are doing it now. And I'm very glad the Chief Minister is attracted by the word 100% Tamil, and spoken 100%. And he said it is unique. Yes, sir, we wanted to bring that unique feeling to the language. That is the reason, and he happily accepted to inaugurate it. And we are thankful for coming for this kind of event. We are open to questions.
What you wanted to know was our initial content state strategy. In the initial part.
I missed your question. Web originals and the films that have been released in theatre also being done. It is a mixture of all the three. And we want to give a lot of priority to the original content of series and original films. Original films in the sense I mean the films that we produce, bring onto the platform, directly to the platform.
Already, our FM is there in Tamilnadu.
We will announce a big talk show in June. Later in the year, we will do a reality show. And early next year, we'll also do a big talent show, like an international format. Just to add to your question, what I was saying is that we want to do a whole range of content, both theatrical and non-theatrical. A lot of the focus is on originals, but we also believe that OTT will happily coexist with big screen. I mean, I believe Arvind sir is one of the top producers in this part of the country or anywhere in the country, and we've learned to coexist beautifully. So we had already announced that Sardaar is coming on AHA. At the same time, two beautiful films that are released in theaters this month, they both are coming on AHA. But then there is an original film that we are announcing tomorrow. We have 4 series which are already under production, including one with Vetrimaaran sir, which is coming. So it's a whole range of formats, 8-part series, 2-hour original films, 2-hour theatrical films, talk show, web series, because it's a revolution, content revolution, right? In TV we are used to watching soaps. In films we love the big canvas, action and drama. But OTT is a medium where you want to watch something else and you want to watch something else. Then you will tell him to watch what you liked. So we need to give our widest variety possible. And I believe that the kind of ecosystem we have created, and we'll reveal some of them tomorrow, we think that there's great writing talent in this market and we should be able to do some fantastic new IP, and we should also be able to build a film community and industry here by giving a lot of movies, series, which are straight to platform. Like I can give you one example of a movie, Bhamakalaapam, which we're launching. It's an original film with Priyamani, which is coming as an original film. And the next, before that, we're launching Selfie, which is a theatrical film. So we'll figure out something new. Sometimes it could be a new episode of a talk show with a new big guest. So all of that will fit through, but we will respect the theatrical window in this community. All our producers, a lot of them are film producers. So there's a lot of films that go to theaters. We are happy for them to come to AHA after theaters.
Opportunity for youngsters. And people, always when they wanted to express, previously it was only a filmmaking or a short film. Either he has to prove his short film has no revenue, he has to do a short film, put it on YouTube to express his talents, and some good producer or director has to see that and then bring them to the forefront or to the light. But here, youngsters will have a lot of opportunity to express their views, and a lot of boldness is also accepted on these platforms. Boldness, I don't mean only the sex and violence, but boldness in any expression. More than cinema, you can give a very bold expression in these platforms, and that's what our younger people they're ready to express, but there is no way for their expression to be received, and this is the platform where we can come out like that. And we welcome them all to bring something new to the forefront, and we are here to encourage them.
So tomorrow you are
To young directors and writers to go and direct. And what we are doing is we are finding an experienced showrunner. So today we are working with Vetrimaaran, we are working with Balaji Mohan and many other people. So they are showrunning, but the people who are directing and writing are young people. So that is the data from what we've already done. I think there are 2 sets of people. So there is a bunch of great talent already in the industry, young and old. There we are reaching out and we are meeting them and getting a lot of stuff. But we have a team that works in the Chennai office, which is called the Listening Post. So that's a dedicated team. Email a certain format and then we can do that. Because there is no formula to OTT writing. we have to, there might be an idea lying somewhere, 200 miles down south from here, which might be the best idea possible, like sir was talking about. I mean, we found him, we called him to Chennai, met him, and he said, I'll go and write in Trichy. So anybody can reach us through the listening.
Can I add something to
Yes.
this? In future, we have some idea. Everybody should be able to reach us with difficulty travel. We want to move the listening post to Madurai, Coimbatore, Selfie, and there is a system where we can, not everybody can just come and tell us ஒரு story சொல்றேன் அப்படி உட்கார்ந்து. There is some filters. We use those filters, and after those filters, they need not have to come here. Our people, set of people will go there, sit there, listen to them. If they are really worth listening by my team, then they will bring them here, and then we will all listen to it to take it forward. Something like that also we are thinking in future to do, because it may be difficult for people to reach here, or some apprehensions that even after reaching here, how to reach the content head, how to reach the content people. These kind of fears may be there, apprehensions may be there. So we wanted to reach there to interiors to listen to them, because we believe in the local stories, and those local stories will be heard by us more this way is our
Acquire films, local films. We will also do some local content in the big markets where the Tamil diaspora is there. But they will be able to see all this content in 4K, in Dolby, in the best quality possible around the world, anywhere in the world. We are already available in 100
wherever
countries.
a Tamilian is interested, and wherever there is a 4G, they can just simply watch our content from our. It is, in Telugu already we are in 190 countries. Our Telugu AHA is being watched in 190 countries, and within a couple of months in Tamil we will be exceeding that number.
So in span of 2 years, in Telugu industry, AHA OT has become number one. How about in Tamil? To bring it number one.
Anticipation and wish is in 1 year.
That content will be the main.
Yes, anywhere content is the main. And we are confident by our new approach, we will be the forerunners in content.
But I'm nervous because that's his target. I think we first need to get some love in Tamilnadu, and then hopefully we'll get to number one. But
Chennai தான் வந்தாரே வாழக்கும் Chennai வச்சிருக்காங்க.
So we want to be number one in the markets we operate in, and I think you will see that the sum of these parts is much bigger than being in Hindi. So we have a stated ambition that we'll never do Hindi. We are happy being the local language of the country.
சார் அந்த ஜூனியர் படம் ஒரு பத்திரிக்கை வருது இல்லையா, அதை ஆரம்பிக்கும் போது ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ரிப்போர்ட்டர்ஸ்னு ஒரு கான்செப்ட் கொண்டு வந்து இது பண்ணி ரொம்ப சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக நிறைய ரிப்போர்ட்டர்ஸை வந்து அவங்க உருவாக்குனாங்க. ஸோ அதை மாதிரி ஒரு பட்டிங் ரைட்டர்ஸை உருவாக்குறது நீங்கள் ஆகா டீமில் வச்சுருக்கீங்க.
நீங்கள் நல்ல ஐடியா கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க. ஏன்னா யங் பட்டிங் ரைட்டர்ஸ் இப்போ எப்படின்னா, lot of younger people are sending their scripts. We can't differentiate by the age or by the gender. But generally what we see, rarely people who are beyond 30-35 send you a very, very interesting material. If we find a very interesting material,
That's very controversial.
Not controversial. See, they also send it. But more younger people, the best scripts are coming more from the younger people.
The medium demands new stories.
I request not to make it a controversy. I am telling that younger people have so much to tell to the media, and they have different thoughts and very shocking thoughts sometimes. And I appreciate the youngsters, and I welcome the youngsters to send us more scripts, and we are ready here to accept the good content.
And I think it's an interesting idea, student reporter. Research-wise, they'll be very good.
Yeah, that's why I'm
If you have some specific thoughts, Chida will meet you after this. Because we're also looking, so one of the
அது
things
எப்படி
is,
நடந்ததெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
So that we can approach them also and ask them how they did it and how to adapt it to us. It's always a continuous learning. So we have to learn and do it from those media.
yeah, and student reporters are very interesting. I'll tell you why. Because one of the big trends around the world in OTT is in stories inspired by real life.
Yeah.
So that's very journalistic driven. If you see some of the best shows of Netflix or Sony Live lately, and we are planning some. So that student reporters is a good idea. We should.
There are many unsung heroes, like unsung writers also in the hinterlands. So you can bring them up.
Definitely.
And that is a personal passion project for sir. Because I think when we incubate these writers, they may not be able to articulate the screenplay in the best possible. The idea is to get the best of stories from them, find these experienced writers, and that's what a writer's room is. That's what sir was alluding to. So
Sometimes the idea is excellent, sir. It can't be translated into script. The idea will stay back as an excellent idea, and we are here to provide them a very good writers, particularly the screenplay writers, and associate with them how to make a story to suit this either originals or web series. So sometimes idea is excellent, but they don't know how to translate it into this media. So I think you know the difference, and we are going to make the bridge between them.
through 5 devices and 2 streams you can play simultaneously. So very standard by the
With one subscription.
For each subscription, yes. So that's pretty much the industry standard. Some of the international players have gone down to 2 devices. We are still saying we want more people to sample it. So it's there, 5 and 2.
ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே வாட்டி பார்க்கலாம்.
For 365.
365 rupees per year and 149 for 3 sports.
We are not thinking of sports.
But we'll have live on our, we'll do live events. But sports is currently not part of the plan. We're not currently considering it.
Sports and news ஒன்றும்
சார் பட் நியூஸ் ஏதாவது வருமா நியூஸ் வருதா
இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு
we will fund it and they have to deliver as per our norms. And the quality check, quality control, all those things will be there.
It will be on first copy basis.
Kind of, but monitoring.
New faces introduction பண்ணுங்க ஆக்டர் ஆக்ட்ரஸ்லாம் நீங்க ரோல் பண்ண ஈஸியா சினிமால இருக்கிறதுனால ஸோ நியூ ஃபேஸஸ் நீங்க இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் பண்ணலாம்ல
already started doing it.
Definitely, நிறைய நியூ டேலண்ட் எல்லாம் வரப்போகுது.
So you said the app has been up for the last
25 to 30%, that's good enough. Remember, there are at least 8 to 10 apps in each market right now. And everybody who was a global app is now thinking local. So we are not, the reason I said we are nervous is because we know there is more people looking at our model and the markets we are in. So I think there will be intense competition. But I believe that they will offer different things, we'll offer different things. So local storytelling, not many people will be able to do the way at the frequency and the volume that we do. This is the best business press I have met. Nobody asked sir about how much have you invested in it.
Yes, where can reveal it now?
You guys are really nice. Because I was mentally preparing him. I could ask you, he's saying,
சும்மா விட மாட்டாங்களே இதெல்லாம் கேட்பாங்க அதனால he is feeling this press is far friendly.